What is good, Cardano fam, ADA gang? We have lots of exciting updates to unpack today, so hit that subscribe, hit that like. Even X is looking for Argentinian talent. They have a job listing here, software engineer for monetization, right in Argentina. Why is this relevant? Well, as we know yesterday, that Argentina leads the entire Latin America region, higher than Brazil, Mexico, El Salvador, and many more, with crypto inflows of $91.1 billion. So it's great to see Charles Hoskinson meeting up with the president of Argentina in less than a week. How can you not be bullish? So I'm not surprised to see a job listing like this. George CryptosRUs says Cardano ultimately is still one of the bigger L1s. Charles Hoskinson is still leading the way. Give them credit. They hit $3 last bull market. There's always a chance they get back to it. Now, sometimes he's been critical, but generally speaking, and even in this case, he ended with optimism, and it's good to see some objective feedback and a willingness to give Cardano a chance. Whether you like George or not, he's been here for a long time. And in the video, the entire video earlier, he did say he didn't think that Chang on itself would make Cardano just pump and go up. But then he concluded with this. So it's nice to see George, CryptosRUs, I think we're all George, more or less, giving Cardano a chance, saying that give them credit, and believing in Charles Hoskinson's leadership. I think that's huge. Lest we forget, we did a 100x last bull market with no smart contracts. So when we see the DeFi ecosystem, network effect, community, it's nice to see positive sentiment from George. Special thanks to World Mobile for connecting the unconnected in North Carolina. I'm glad we could fly them around to the places that needed it the most. So Operation Connect the Disconnected was born. With support from Charles Hoskinson, we sent a team equipped with Portal 180 AirNodes, utilizing Starlink backhaul to the hardest hit locations via Black Hawk helicopter. The mission was clear. Transform limited range Starlink Wi-Fi devices into cellular services that cover up to a mile, enabling connectivity for hundreds of users. SIMs and eSIMs were gifted to the survivors, some of whom were able to connect for the first time since the tragedy unfolded. Massive. Working with the disaster relief team, we identified a number of key locations working through the night to deploy multiple AirNodes, with some deployments being achieved in just over 30 minutes from landing. Look at the passion through the night. 30 minutes from landing. What's the government doing? Hey, World Mobile, Charles Hoskinson coming in, helping these people out is fantastic because it's so refreshing to see the passion, the dedication, the utility, where they started, and how the telecommunication infrastructure is actually touching the hearts of people and helping them. Fantastic. So I'm bullish on World Mobile. I'm bullish on Charles. I'm bullish on Cardano. How can you not be? And World Mobile hasn't left Cardano. They've just decided to expand the hub and spoke, to go multi-chain and expand to more net audiences, which will actually benefit Cardano in the long run. Weekly development report from IOG is out. Ongoing work on core technology improvements, decentralization of signature orchestration and Mithril completed. Planning is underway for the Chang #2 upgrade. Fund13 proposal submissions closed, with the finalizing around October 16th. So we're going to see a lot more proposals on social media. Finally, education events planning underway. And numbers at a glance, we're almost at 100 million transactions, and we're getting closer and closer to 1.4 million delegated wallets. Fabulous. Solana, however you feel about Solana, interoperability, multi-chain, omni-chain, cross-chain, that's the future. Beautiful technology hidden behind obscurity. How else can we onboard more people? Bridge proposal from Rosen, who also has EVM integration around the corner. Let's connect Cardano and Solana in Catalyst Fund13. Carrying over from meme mania, Solana boasts billions in TVL and continued DeFi growth. Rosen Bridge will allow ADA and Cardano native token projects, holders, and existing supported networks to access liquidity and explore new markets on Solana and vice versa. So how does this benefit Cardano? To add to what they said, We're going to be able to onboard more users, more volume. It's just going to be a win-win in my opinion. We need that flow of money. Speaking of money, large buy for SNEK. SNEK Lover bought 75,000 ADA worth of SNEK. What do they know that we don't? Maybe Binance listing, when listing. DexHunter V2 DEX Aggregator will change Cardano DeFi. A quick thread. One-click trading. We aim to add an in-platform balance feature that reduces reliance on external wallets, making trading more efficient, quicker, and more robust. Advanced order types. DexHunter was the first platform on Cardano to add stop losses and DCA type orders. And these are essential for traders' quality of life. So we'll be looking to expand and deploy more advanced order types such as take profits, OCO, and DCA with min-max ranges, etc. Mint burn OADA routing and token-to-token swaps. We will enable advanced event chaining like Mint OADA swap, increasing the output and enabling a better trading experience for users. This framework will work with OADA and many other tokens that support this tech. Mempool orders support. We aim to get information to traders as quickly as possible, so we'll upgrade our infrastructure with mempool orders from IOG public nodes, public node providers, and our node infrastructure. This means that you will be able to see not only what has already happened on the chain, but also what is about to happen. This helps with more accurate swap estimation as well as quicker user feedback. Good stuff with the nodes. DexHunter Oasis API for developers. We will be enabling DexHunter price, token swaps, and other APIs for free to query for developers, projects, and analytics tools. This will remove the barrier of entry whether you are a solo developer looking to automate your trading or a big project looking to upgrade your platform to use data and include swaps. Last but not least, we'll be launching a new B2B product that focuses on building custom solutions for infrastructure, trading strategies, liquidity provision management, and more. More details will be coming soon. Good stuff. What a fantastic thread. Everything's always linked below for you guys. And I like this post by Phil about bullishness on Cardano. Phil says, let me clarify. I've never been more bullish on Cardano. The ecosystem has advanced at an unbelievable pace over the last year. The developer's experience is crisp. Icon, Plutus, Option, Helios, and Scalus, my apologies if I mispronounce, have made it unbelievably easy to onboard new developers regardless of their programming background. Similarly, there are a ton of off-chain frameworks in pretty much every language from TypeScript, JavaScript, Rust, Haskell, Go, Java, and even C++. ZK primitives are live. dApps can leverage these primitives to benefit from huge performance enhancements and to implement new privacy features that allow them to interact with real-world data without sacrificing user privacy. The primitives required for optimistic and ZK rollups are live. Layer 2 solutions are coming to Cardano, and they will inherit the security and decentralization of the L1 in ways that are simply impossible in other ecosystems. I like that. Competitive advantages. Account abstraction primitives are here, and many of the most talented developers in the ecosystem are taking advantage of them. This enables a huge number of features for the ecosystem. It allows users from other chains to directly interact with Cardano with their native wallets, i.e. MetaMask. It allows for Babel fees, soulbound tokens, and even direct orders on pool-based protocols. Excuse me. Through smart wallets, users can trade on their favorite protocols without even submitting a transaction on the layer 1, intent-based message passing. Now, that's a little beyond my head, but it sounds very interesting. Account abstraction is also very interesting. I think a lot of networks are striving to integrate that, including Ethereum. Let's finish off with some SEC goodness. Jari Gensler, a little Gary G, I like to call him Jari Gensler. Brad Garlinghouse, Ripple CEO. As we know, guys, I have much respect for Ripple, for XRP. It's great that we have the alliance. We're part of that alliance, DREC Alliance, as final founding members, IOG alongside Ripple and XRP Labs. Let's not forget that Brad Garlinghouse expects a Cardano ETF. And Charles Hoskinson, in that recent DREC Alliance interview, spoke highly of David Schwartz, CTO at Ripple. So there's a lot of common interests, and the wins they have will cascade to us. A new low For a renegade agency many thought couldn't sink further, the SEC now believes it can operate above the law, ignoring a court's ruling that XRP isn't a security. Team Ripple will be watching closely and weighing our own options to hold the SEC accountable. Now, this is in response to an account Binomial. They filed a lawsuit. So the lawsuits are stacking against the SEC. We recently saw Crypto.com do a preemptive lawsuit to save altcoins and save crypto. And now again, just a couple of days ago, Binomial has filed a suit against SEC to prevent them overreaching their statutory authority and asserting joint jurisdiction over their futures contracts, in particular XRP futures contracts. Now, reading about them, and then we'll take a look at price. Binomial Exchange files suit to protect future markets from SEC Overreach. So Binomial, a digital asset derivatives exchange company that owns CFTC regulated exchange, clearinghouse, and brokerage subsidiaries, today announced its exchange subsidiary has filed suit against the SEC. Good stuff. Good stuff. Let's kind of just skim over and comb through this. I really like this statement that Binomial plans to introduce physically delivered XRP futures, the first among other planned digital asset futures. Now, we know that Cardano is arguably the most decentralized, burning of the Genesis keys. Look at all the nodes. Look at all the deep network that we have. So it's good to recognize these efforts because perhaps one day we're going to see Cardano on there as well. Why not? To finish off, Binomial is seeking a formal judgment from the court to protect future markets, the CFTC's jurisdiction, and participants from the SEC's overreach. The judgment would be an important milestone and help clarify regulatory jurisdiction in the digital asset derivative space. So, interesting, the lawsuits are just stacking against the SEC. So GG Gary, just call it a day. Just put in your 2 weeks, Come on, man. He's been dragging that token for almost half a decade. It's ridiculous. So guys, I think it's going to be super bullish Cardano. I think we can easily surpass $3, $5, $7. Why not? I mean, when you see posts like this, that the good relations we have with Argentina, the enhancing of compliance in Argentina recently, Argentina leading the entire Latin America region with crypto inflows above $91 billion and Charles meeting with the president. Even people who are not massive fans of Cardano having positive sentiment, liking the leadership, giving them credit. Even X is looking for Argentinian talent for monetization, So when we look at the chart, the trolls just get upset with a 5-minute chart. They can't zoom out. When you zoom out, that $3 was no smart contracts, on the cusp of Sunday swap. And we had our own FUD then. They were one transaction per block. Who remembers that? One transaction per block. I've been accumulating Cardano since around these times, the ends of 2020. So I've seen the different narratives sculpt out and we are prime time ready to go crazy. Really. And search queries are so low for all the alts. Many of the alts are really down. Sure, Solana and Pepe and Bonk and other meme coins and even Sui are going crazy, but exceptions don't make the rule. And there's many projects like Cardano, like XRP and many others that will send it. When will it send? I'm thinking it's going to be minimum Q1, Q2. And I'm going to continue to watch this jitter and accumulate more. I last accumulated some more at 369 in July. I got some staples ready. And if I accumulate some more, and I think 3.4 to that floor 2.4, 2.5 is an incredible price to buy in. If I buy, I will let you guys know for transparency what price I bought and when. But I last bought at July for 369, give or take. So let me know what you guys think. What's the most exciting thing? I'm really excited to see Charles Hoskinson meet with the president of Argentina October 19th at Tech Forum Argentina. Hit that subscribe, hit that like. I'll see you in the next Angry Crypto Show.